Now then, I hope you're all well and keeping safe from this coronavirus. I fancied a day out today, just come get some exercise. And I thought while I'm out I'll make a film. The tunnel behind me that you can see is called Weedley Tunnel. It forms part of the Hull to Barnsley railway. Obviously not in use anymore. This is one of 3 tunnels. There's another tunnel further down the track called Sugarloaf Tunnel, and then beyond that one there's Drewton Tunnel. I'm not sure how long this one is, or Sugarloaf Tunnel, but Drewton Tunnel I believe is 1.2 miles long, so it's a decent size. And I think, if I'm right, this was the last railway track to be built in Hull. And it was used for shipping coal, transferring coal from Barnsley to Hull, where it went to Alexandra Dock, and then from the dock they distributed it to other places. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong with that one, I'm not entirely sure. So like I said, today I just thought I'd show you around these tunnels. If I can, I'll take you further down the track, I'll take you to the other tunnels and possibly even go through Drewton Tunnel. But last time I went to Drewton Tunnel, it was already sort of backfilled in one side of it, and it was looking pretty dangerous then, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get in, but I'll give it my best try. That was easy. So Weedley Tunnel, the one that you've just seen, is still in use. It's used by farmers, I believe, to get from Drewton Estate to Weedley, which is where we are now. Where you've just seen me getting the water from the spring, that's Weedley Springs. I'm going to use that water to make my dinner, make myself a coffee when I start getting hungry. I just can't believe how peaceful it is, it's so quiet. I might get criticised for this, but at the end of the day, I'm completely on my own, in the middle of nowhere. I haven't seen a single person out. I just have to get out. I can't stay indoors this amount of time. I don't know what this was used for, but if I had to take a guess, I would say probably it was used for tractors or just farming machinery to cross the railway line. It looks like somebody's been camping out here. I'm happy that I can get through this because I'm pretty sure last time I came it was blocked off. I'll show you why this is dangerous. All the walls are caving in. There's bricks that have fallen out the ceiling. I'm just sat here. Again, I don't know if I'm right about this, but these archways here, I believe they were used for workers who used to work on the train tracks. So when there was a train coming, they'd put the bodies inside there to protect themselves from the moving trains. I don't know how that looked on camera, but it was actually quite scary because you get halfway down that tunnel and it's really dark. You can't see what you're walking on. There's something about just being on your own somewhere like this makes you feel quite vulnerable. So this here is part of a chalk quarry. Obviously none of that was there originally. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the hill into the chalk quarry, and that's where we'll find the entrance to Drewton Tunnel, which is the longest of the three. So you can see by the track marks that this is still very much in use. Aha, found it. Just over there. I'll zoom in. That is where the entrance to Drewton Tunnel is. Let's hope we can see inside of it. I should have brought my boots really, not some trainers. Last time I came here it was winter time, and you was dealing with like 1.5 foot of just sludge that's come from the quarry and kind of rained down into the tunnel entrance. And also last time I came you could only just see, you can only just see the tip of the tunnel entrance, and I can see it now. I'm just looking at it. I'll show you it now. Right then, so while my dinner cooks and my water boils, I'll show you why this tunnel's so difficult to get into. All of this here, when it rains, it turns to like a slurry, and it all runs down into the mouth of the tunnel there. And over the years it's got higher and higher. So if you imagine the tunnel that I've just walked through, this tunnel here is actually higher than the other tunnel. So just to give you sort of some comparison as to how deep that mud is, it's just really not worth going down. If it's remotely soggy in any way, I'm not going to attempt it, because if I get stuck in there, you can see that nobody will hear me. I'm always a little bit wary about going through this tunnel anyway, because if you thought that the other one was in bad condition, that's nothing compared to this one. This one literally has holes in the ceilings where bricks have fallen off the roof, landed in the mud. There's all the walls are caving in, and it gets worse the deeper you get. So like I said, this is 1.2 miles. It's just really not worth it. If it seems too dangerous, it's not worth going through. But I'll try my best. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy the peace. Just sat here on my own in the middle of nowhere. Got my dinner on. I'm going to have a double espresso coffee and some sausage casserole. It's nice and strong. I've just seen a Harris hawk flying above me. Must have seen some prey or something. It's nice to watch. You don't realise how chaotic the world is, do you, until you're in absolute peace and quiet, total silence. So I'm sat here now and all I can hear is a couple of birds in the distance tweeting. And that's it. That's all I can hear. If I don't get times like this away to myself, then I deteriorate. My energy levels plummet. And I start getting ratty and yeah, just generally moody at the kids and stuff, and you know, it's not fair on the kids. So coming out here today has really helped me out a lot. It's just my batteries are recharged already. I'm going to let my dinner settle, and then I'm going to head down to the entrance of the tunnel. If I can get inside, then great stuff. If I can't, then there'll be another time. I'll come back when the weather's hotter and the floor's hardened up a little bit. I should be able to go in then. I'm just heading down to the tunnel now. It looks fairly dry. But experience tells me that the surface always looks dry. But you get past about 10 centimetres of it, you break the crust and then you sink. Looks like somebody's already been down here. I can feel the wind coming off the tunnel already. Let's see if I can get a better look inside. I've just heard something move around inside. I think there might be a deer inside there. Now that is exactly what I didn't want to happen. You can see I just broke the surface of it there. And as the surface broke, I sunk. I do apologise, people. I am trying my best to get through. Kind of takes you by surprise because it feels solid and then all of a sudden it just disappears from under your feet. Oh, I'm going again. I don't know if I can get any further in. Now I'm sinking again. Hang on, I might be in here. Nope, I'm sinking. Nope, I've gone. Sorry people, but I'm not going to be able to get any further than that. You can see how deep it is. I'm going to have to come back in summer. It's just not worth the risk. If I get stuck down here, I'm knackered. So I'm going to turn around and head back. Bloody hell. I was a little bit panicky then. Anyway, so I brought you to the tunnel. You can see that I can't get any further than I got. I probably could, but I'm not going to risk it. Sorry to disappoint you. But in all fairness, the inside of that tunnel is pretty much the same as the inside of the other tunnel that you've just seen. It's just longer, that's all. So you're not really missing much. It would have been good to show you the state of the tunnel, where it's all collapsing. But it's just one of them things. It is what it is. Right. I'm going to go back up to the dry spot where I've just had my dinner. Empty my shoes of this mud and start heading back. Speak to you soon. Right, I think this is where I'm going to clean my shoes. There used to be, years ago when I first came here, there was still bits of the remaining buildings. I never saw it on the way here, so I'll keep my eye open and see if there's anything left. But I know there's like an old telegraph pole somewhere, which I'm guessing would have carried power to some lights in the tunnel. I think what I'm going to do is that spot earlier where you saw me go up the embankment and then go onto the Waldway path. I'm thinking I'm going to go back up there and then follow that path down, and that's where you'll see the old like wire sort of posts. I don't know what they're called, just telegraph pole, something like that, I don't know, but it's quite cool to see. I'll tell you something though, I've really enjoyed this. It's just what I needed. I love my own company. just being able to go out and explore without having to like do what other people want to do. I know that might sound selfish, but it is in a sense. Sometimes I just want my own company to do that. That's no offence to anybody else. You know, nothing personal to anybody else, it's just we all like different things, don't we? Right, that's where I'm going up there. At least it'll change it up for you watching it. I think that's the only part of the railway that's remaining. So if anybody knows anything about them, what they're called, what they was used for, please leave a comment. Right then, I've come to the end of my walk now. I've really enjoyed today. It's been nice. It's been great to just get out and get some exercise and do some exploring. If you'd like this video and you want to see more like this, then like, subscribe and share, and if you hit the bell when I next upload a video, you'll get a notification. And also you can follow me on Instagram at The Bald Yorkshireman. So during these hard times with the coronavirus, please stay safe, keep your distance from people, and just persevere with it. And before you know it, it'll be over. Okay, right, take care.